President Barack Obama confirmed yesterday something that we pretty much already know, but to me it's insane to hear No Drama Obama confirm this, that aliens are real. He says Area 51's not real, but that aliens are 100% real. I'm going to show you the clip right now. Let's get into it.
Aliens real.
They're real, but I haven't seen them, and they're not being kept in what is it?
Area 51.
Area 51. There's no underground facility, unless there's this enormous conspiracy, and they hid it from the President of the United States.
What was the first question you wanted answered when you became president?
Where are the aliens?
Where are the aliens?
First of all, that was the worst follow-up question I have ever heard in my entire life. When you actually get President Obama on your show, he admits that aliens are real, and you don't even follow up with anything else. It's absolutely mind-blowing to me, man. Have you seen Independence Day? After everything we've heard, the shit is terrifying, all right, if aliens are real. What are the capabilities? Can they blow up whole buildings? Do they have spaceship in oceans? I don't know. I've got questions. Brian Tyler Cohen isn't up to the task. So President Obama, if you want to come tell me that aliens are real, I've got a whole bunch of follow-up questions for you.
We are so cooked that Barack Obama told us that aliens exist.
We have a major update here. So on Saturday, I posted an almost hour-long interview with President Barack Obama. One clip in particular made international headlines and swept across the internet like nothing I've posted before. Are aliens real?
They're real, but I haven't seen them in the States.
What was the first question you wanted answered when you became president?
Yes, this went viral very fast. There is something more concerning. I don't know if you've seen this. Obama is now walking back his comment. When you take a look at this, I was trying to stick with the spirit of the speed round, but since it's gotten attention, let me clarify. Statistically, the universe is so vast that the odds are good there is life out there, but the distance between solar systems are so great that the chances we have been visited by aliens is low. I saw no evidence during my presidency that extraterrestrials have made contact with us, really. If you watch what Obama actually said on this video, you can clearly see he accepted, like, though I'm not saying. Now, this got everyone talking about it. Obama is struggling to clear the air.
We have a major update here. So on Saturday, I posted an almost hour-long interview with President Barack Obama. One clip in particular made international headlines. Now, the way that I understood that answer was that he believes aliens are real, but that if he hasn't seen them, it's because they're not here. Hence the, unless there's a big conspiracy that even the President of the United States doesn't know about. It felt clear to me. It felt clear to the other people in the room, but apparently it was not clear to others because, dear God, did the criticism roll in. And so I decided to reach out to the president's team and ask if he'd be willing to make a clarification to his statement, which he did. He posted on Instagram, quote, "I was trying to stick with the spirit of the speed round, but since it's gotten attention, let me clarify. Statistically, the universe is so vast that the odds are good there's life out there. But the distances between solar systems are so great that the chances we've been visited by aliens is low, and I saw no evidence during my presidency that extraterrestrials have made contact with us, really." In other words, his clarification was exactly what I thought he meant and why I didn't continue with the line of questioning. Should I have asked the follow-up anyway to be crystal clear? Absolutely. And frankly, that's just something that I'm going to have to live with. And in fact, I won't lie, I've been a little bummed with the commentary, the discourse surrounding that issue, people saying that I dropped the ball or committed a generational fumble, which hurts. And again, something that I'm just going to have to live with. But I think Obama's follow-up at least should give the closure that everybody was looking for. Unless, of course, you view Obama's answer as evidence that they got to him, which I shot is probably the most common response to his post online. And look, am I surprised that conspiracy reigns supreme on the internet today? No. Sometimes they're harmless and even fun, as is the case with the alien stuff, and sometimes it manifests in something far more sinister, as is the case with Trump weaponizing the lie, for example, that the 2020 election was stolen. It gained traction because conspiracies are the currency of the internet, and because when people want to believe something, they'll figure out a way to believe it. Trump's lies gave them a neat little excuse, a neat little justification to do exactly that.
The truth is, Obama but he was a horrible president. You know, he goes to an NBA game last night, gets a standing ovation from, of course, black people, but mostly black people that were in the audience. He gets an ovation, a nice ovation from people. And the truth is, Obama was the cultural president, right? They loved black, especially for black people. They loved him. But the reality of the situation is, I liked Obama even as a person. You know, he talked about basketball. He was into sports. He played the role very well, even though he was basically half white, but half black, wasn't all the way black, was raised by his, by his white side. And he did nothing for black people his entire presidency. He did nothing, and he's the reason Trump got elected. His presidency was so horrible that America voted for Trump because they wanted something so drastically different than the corruption and things that they saw under Obama. And when we just look at what Obama did, he destroyed the economy was in such a bad place when Trump got here. When Trump took over in 2016 to 2016, 17.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of justifications about this. At some point, when you say something, it is extremely difficult to take your word back because the internet will always keep the record. Obama said this, and at some point, a lot of people actually were shocked that this was coming from Obama because they usually say, no, this is a conspiracy. You know, that has been something that I've seen on social media nearly every time. So when I saw this coming from Obama, it was like, wow. I don't really want to go much to talk about this alien issue because that is actually not my focus on this claim. There is a video here where I saw
pick up the phone. President Obama received a standing ovation at the All-Star game. So that just means it's going to be a lot of chaos today. Today, tomorrow, because the Dollar Tree dictator does not like that.
I believe you've seen the video, right? I don't get the point why people will always do this. In a place like this, you will see people who don't like Trump. You will see people who don't like Obama. And some will always like to do some things like booing. So maybe pick up on the camera, then they start talking about, oh, Trump was booed. They will generalize the issue. That has always been the issue. So when I look at liberals reacting to this video in a different format, I was very shocked because this is, oh, Obama had a standing ovation. Obama did this. It gets crazy. The other day, I saw people going off on Obama because he claimed that this division is coming from the right. That is what Obama is struggling to portray, like to make people believe that Democrats don't cause divisions. They are the ones struggling to bring people together. A big lie. I saw all this. I just had to laugh all through because they know the truth. We know the truth. So you just have to take up what you believe in. It's crazy. Obama is training now. Ask yourself why. Because the midterm is coming. He wants to be on the news. So he will always just say some type of things like this to stir up reaction. People start talking about it. Immediately Obama got this. People started talking about this alien issue. The next day, he was at the NBA with Michelle Obama. So you can actually see. I don't want to talk further. I'm going to end here. I want to appreciate people supporting me, sharing out the videos. God bless you. As of the short clips, that is for the white algorithm.
And this goes out to all Football game, and when you couple that,
diehard fans really want.
Bad Bunny is going to be.
That it was a little bulky. I thought he was just trying to show that he was a little muscular.
Critics did not like it.
this comments I've heard in a while.
You were releasing it. Why did you not?
Eyes out.
Gervais once told the award show crowd, "Don't use it as a platform to make a political speech. You're in no position to lecture the public about people."
A person's home, it's very easy to understand.
When I look at that video, I don't see both sides in a dogmatic.
The Golden Globe for Best Editing goes to the Justice Department.
This is for her. This is for the people in the United States who are terrorized and scared today.
Yes. Of course, this is for the mother.
Babies are upstairs watching. Y'all better be off them damn phones and watching me.
Thank you, everyone. I'm a little in shock about that.
Maduro.
Let your hatred and sit this one out.
Well, he's got. Here you go.
$1,500.
Let's see if they get this.
Well,
I want to see them get it.
MAGA's going to break up because of Donald Trump's criticism of Robin.
Can sit at either place. Thank you for coming. I really appreciate it.
So you and your husband were friends?
Everybody knew that wasn't true.
A dangerous relative as a likely suspect. A tip that led to her brother Nick. Rob Reiner and Nick had a heated argument the night before at Conan O'Brien's Christmas party, being back on his own. In one interview, she said,
"We should have said nothing."
The United States to take this family tragedy in which the president had made no comment.
When people ought to have.
Absolute horror.
Hi, Mel Gibson. I'm in Italy. There is a quota system.
This is my 6th and last year hosting the Grammys. Song of the Year. Congratulations, Billie Eilish.
And we are a community here today that what we're doing. And we're only going to be able to get any shit done.
We have a guy running this country who has unearthed a lot of.
Tell me about the ITEL pin and why.
How arrogant are you to think?
It's amazing. Every word she says about Barack Obama is.
My intolerance for liberals